Snow White and the Seven Squirrels. Once upon a time, in a kingdom not far away, there lived a widow king who had a beautiful baby daughter named Snow White. The kingdom was peaceful, and all of the king's subjects loved him and respected him. Over the years, he eventually remarried a beautiful new queen. They lived happily together for many years. Sadly, the king passed on, and the new queen inherited the kingdom and adopted Snow White. The queen was very vain and selfish. Unknown to the kingdom, the queen was secretly an evil witch. She had a small magic mirror that she would speak with every day. She would ask the mirror, "Mirror, mirror, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror would normally reply, "You are." However, one day the mirror disappeared and an image of Snow White appeared on the glass wall. The queen was furious. "Snow White is the fairest? How dare she?" Filled with jealousy, the queen ordered her huntsman to kill Snow White in the forest. Snow White grew to be just as kind and lovely as her beauty. Unknown of the queen's plan, Snow White was just collecting berries in the forest. The queen's huntsman eventually finds Snow White. Just as he was about to kill her, he realized he was unable to do so. "You need to run away," said the huntsman. "The queen is trying to kill you. You need to run away and never return." So Snow White ran as far as she could. Till she couldn't anymore. She felt so scared and alone. Fortunately, she sees a light in the short distance, and she sees a small cottage nearby, and wonders, who could be living out here? "I need a safe place to stay," she thought to herself. So she took refuge in the cottage. "Hello, I'm coming in." As she entered the home, she was surprised to find tree stumps used as 2 tables and 7 little chairs. "What a cute home," she thought to herself. "No one seems to be home. I wonder if small children live here." She looks around the home and then thought, "I wonder what the upstairs is like." As she goes upstairs, she sees 7 little beds in the room. "What a nice cozy room," she thought to herself. She looks around the room to admire the 7 little beds. "I wonder if these children have a mother to take care of them," Snow White thought. Feeling tired from running through the forest, Snow White decided that she would take a nap. She picks a bed to lay down on. In no time at all, she was fast asleep. In a nearby area, 7 squirrels were out in the forest frolicking and gathering acorns for the winter. it was time for them to return home. When the squirrels returned home, they noticed that someone had entered their home. They decided to go upstairs to investigate. As they entered the room, they noticed that a girl was sleeping on the bed. All the squirrels were surprised. The squirrels weren't sure what to do. They decided to sit near the bed and wait for Snow White to wake. Snow White soon awoke from her nap. She was surprised to see 7 squirrels surrounding the bed. Snow White and the 7 squirrels gathered downstairs. She explained to the squirrels that the queen was her stepmother. She told them the story about how the queen wanted to kill her. The squirrels felt sorry for Snow White's situation, and they decided to let her stay. Snow White thanked the squirrels. She promised them that she would make delicious meals to show how grateful she is. Meanwhile, at the queen's castle, the queen was in bliss thinking that Snow White was dead. However, when she asked her mirror who was the fairest of them all, the mirror disappeared and an image of Snow White appeared on the glass. The queen was in shock. How can she still be alive? The queen thought. I'm going to have to make sure that she's good as dead. So the queen goes into her potion room. She began to concoct some magic poison apples. She intends to disguise herself as an apple lady. Once she finds Snow White in the forest, she will make sure that Snow White takes a bite out of one of the apples. The poison apple that the queen is creating is a special kind of apple that will make anyone fall asleep forever. However, the only cure is from a kiss of true love. Queen was now ready to leave. I'm going to make sure this time that Snow White dies, the queen says to herself. So she began to leave for the forest. The squirrels decided that they would go out to gather some more acorns in the forest. They warned Snow White to never let anyone into the home and make sure the doors are locked. Snow White promises to stay safe, and she sees the squirrels off. Snow White decided that she would make a delicious meal for the 7 squirrels. As Snow White was cooking a meal for the 7 squirrels, the queen magically appeared behind her. Oh, hello there. Snow White was startled. How did you get in? The door was open. I'm just an apple seller, the queen said. I see you're cooking a delicious meal. I think some of these delicious apples would make for a good side dish. Please try one to see if it's to your liking. Feeling pressured from the queen in disguise, Snow White decided to try the apple. After taking the bite from the apple, she felt strange. Then suddenly, she fell to the ground. The queen burst into hysterical laughter. At last, I am now the fairest in the land. She changes herself back into the queen and disappears from the home. When the squirrels returned home, they were shocked to find Snow White lying on the ground. They tried many times to wake her, but their persistence was useless. The next day, they threw a funeral. They were saddened by the loss of their new friend. They never would have imagined that someone would come and hurt Snow White. Even in death, Snow White was still very beautiful. They mourned until it was time to bury her. Just when the squirrels were just about to bury her, a prince from a nearby kingdom appeared. He was wondering what was going on, so he came over to look. He was very charismatic and handsome. When he saw Snow White and noticed how beautiful she was, he was also saddened by her loss. As if by magic, something told the prince that he should kiss her. So he leaned over and kissed her. Something magical was happening. Suddenly, Snow White awoke and noticed a handsome prince before her. They fell in love at first sight. The squirrels rejoiced that Snow White was alive. The prince and Snow White decided that they would marry, and Snow White would live in his castle. The squirrels were happy for Snow White and gave him their blessing. The following day, a grand wedding was held at the prince's castle, and the squirrels were invited. Everyone celebrated and rejoiced at the wedding. What about the queen? At the queen's castle, the queen was admiring her own beauty. As she was musing at her own vanity, the glass suddenly showed an image of Snow White and the prince. The queen was so enraged at the sight of Snow White that soon she faded away. And at last, Snow White and the prince lived happily ever after. The end.